Good afternoon. Each year, homecoming is one of the most significant events at Etowah Community College. Welcome to the Fulton campus on this beautiful homecoming day, and to this special recognition honoring the 2021 Alumnus of the Year and the Athletic Hall of Fame inductees. Today we honor three individuals who have achieved success and who have a special connection with the college. 2020 Alumnus of the Year, Karen Camp McPherson of Mantachie, and Athletic Hall of Fame inductees, Cameron C.C. Austin Kavanaugh of Pontotoc and Jeff Talley of Saltillo. Today, we also recognize several special guests who have joined us for this significant event in the life of Etowah Community College. Would you please stand as your group is introduced? Members of our legislature, state and county and local officials, Board of Trustees, ICC past presidents. I know we have Dr. Cole and Mr. Eatman in with us today. Y'all please stand. Also our Alumni Association Board and our Foundation Board, as well as former recipients of the Alumnus of the Year and the Athletic Hall of Fame. Let's give them a round of applause. It is the responsibility of the Alumni Association's Board of Directors to select the Alumnus of the Year and the Athletic Hall of Fame honorees from among the nominations, which are solicited from all alumni at Etowah Junior College and Etowah Community College, as well as current members of ICC's faculty and staff. It is my pleasure to work with such a committed and dedicated alumni board. Following this ceremony, you are invited to congratulate the honorees during a special reception in the lobby, which is right back out here in the lobby. I will have to, unfortunately, step away as soon as this recognition program has completed, as my daughter, Emma Grace, will be a Fulton campus freshman homecoming maid, and so I will be joining the already started homecoming court dinner upstairs and out on our patio area here at the event center. This was quite a busy day, and I apologize for Linda, my wife, not being with us because she is helping Emma Grace prepare for that event. So we're excited, but it's going to be a great day. I will see you again, honorees, on the field for our pre-game opportunity to honor you as well there. It is my pleasure now to present President Chuck Howell, who will bring greetings on behalf of the Alumni Association.
Thank you, Dr. Allen. On behalf of the Etowah Community College Alumni Association, welcome to this Homecoming 2024. It's my privilege to share in this special celebration. It is a special honor to participate in this ceremony that will recognize immediate past president of the Alumni Association, Karen McPherson, as the 2021 Alumnus of the Year. I have worked with Karen on this board for several years, and she's definitely well deserved to receive this award. We appreciate your presence today and your continued connection with Etowah Community College. It is a place which provided an exceptional start for all of us, as well as a lifetime of memories, and is now enabling our children and grandchildren to continue our legacy where the very best start. Although its face and student faces have changed over the years, Etowah Community College continues to be a special place. Our Alumni Association made choices this year. Congratulations to each of you. I encourage you to be a part of the Alumni Association if you aren't already. It is my pleasure to present Carrie Ball Williamson, the Etowah Community College Director of Athletics, who will bring greetings from the athletic department.
Thank you, Chuck. Good evening. On behalf of our coaches, staff, and student athletes, welcome to homecoming and this ceremony which honors new inductees into the Athletic Hall of Fame at ICC. We take pride in our student athletes and we strive to represent you, our loyal supporters, in a positive manner. This year, 98 of our student Mississippi Association of Community College Academic Honors, and ICC Volleyball was named Academic Team of the Year. 69 student athletes and 9 teams also earned National Junior College Athletic Association Academic Honors. Represented are baseball, women's basketball, golf, men's soccer, softball, men's tennis, women's tennis, and volleyball. We are extremely proud that our athletes are truly student athletes. We in the athletic department invite you to visit us often as we compete for championships in all sports. We appreciate your coming today, and we're glad to have you as part of the ICC family. It is a pleasure to present Michael Upton, Director of Advancement, who will recognize the inductees into ICC's Athletic Hall of Fame 2021.
Our first honoree this afternoon is Cameron C.C. Austin Kavanaugh Pontock. A 2010 graduate of ICC, C.C. teaches at North Pontock High School, where she was head fast-pitch softball coach for 9 years. Many of her players there having moved on to compete at the next level. A standout softball player, C.C. left ICC with a .468 career batting average, with 143 hits, 29 doubles, 4 triples, 27 home runs, 109 RBI, and 105 runs scored. Pretty impressive. She ranked among the nation's best in every offensive category during her 2 seasons at ICC. In her final season, she earned NJCAA third-team All-American honors, becoming the very first player in the history of ICC's softball program to earn All-American. She helped the Lady Indians to their first ever North Division championship and was named North Division MVP. She earned a bachelor's degree from Belhaven University, where she and the Lady Blazers finished 3rd in the country in 2011. CC's Lady Vikings at North Pontotoc were Division II 3A champions 4 straight years, from 2016 through 19, as well as runners-up for the North Half Division title 3 times. Over her 9-year career as a coach, including fast and slow pitch, CC accumulated an impressive record of 235 wins and 92 losses. And also impressively, CC is our very first softball player inducted into the ICC Athletic Hall of Fame. She and her husband Jared are the parents of Brighton, Maddox, and Case.
Athletically, I got All-Region and All-State both years, and All-American. Back then we had where, you could only recruit within a certain area, and Coach Case wasn't going to release me, and ultimately that was 100% the best decision I've ever made, was making the choice to come here. The best years I've had. I always enjoyed the water party that kicked off the year every year. That was always fun, just getting to come back and see everybody. But other than that, just softball memories and just hanging out in the dorm that I never thought that I would enjoy, but absolutely loved, and just loved the simplicity of it and just being with our friends. There's tons of memories that we have here. Some of my favorite memories are just the conversation sitting around in the caf, just as a whole team sitting around, just talking about everything, whether it was breakfast, lunch, or dinner. Just with friends that were on the softball team and just friends that were here with us at college. Those team meals that we used to have that Coach Case would provide for us at his house, and we would all be there, just watching the Red Sox play on TV while we ate steak, or the steak and bean series that we played. One of us, whoever won that series, got to eat steak and the others got to eat beans. I mean, those were great times, and things that I always remember. And then all those nights in the dorms playing pranks on each other, and all those memories that I'll always cherish. Well, we were getting really close to the run rule, and obviously anytime you can run rule Northeast, it's awesome. So I was up to bat with bases loaded. He was going to pitch out, and she threw the ball too close to the plate, and I hit it out and walked it off, and that's the best memory. I mean, hitting a walk-off grand slam against Northeast on a pitch out, that's the one memory that really stands out. But best feeling ever. My dad played football here in 1971 and 72. My mom and dad met here, and they've been married for 48 years now. And then the family that I created through my teammates and just the people in my dorm room and people that I still stay in contact with to this day, just family. I love Coach Case, one of the best coaches I've ever had. I liked it because he coached me like a guy. He coached me hard, and he coached me just like my dad had always coached me. And I really enjoyed playing for him for 2 years. Man, there's so many memories of Coach Case. I don't know. I used to have to wear bubble wrap for Coach Case to hit ground balls at me on my shins because he would hit balls at me so hard. Yes, so the trainer would put bubble wrap on my shins every day. Coach Case was just, I mean, he was a great coach, and he was there for us when we needed him. And he had a big impact on my life because he just pushed me to be the best that I could be. And when he wasn't getting it, he pushed harder until he got it. And I'll always appreciate that out of him. Coach Nowicki is actually from Pontotoc. I knew him before I got here, but I'm so thankful that I got to be with him in class those few months that we did have him. He was such a personable person. Like, he knew every one of us personally and made sure that he knew us and what was going on with us and how we were doing in sports. And like, Coach Nowicki was one of the best teachers, or the best teacher that I've ever had. He knew how to draw us in immediately when we walked through the door, and I was just engaged and interested from the jump. As I drove by the softball field, I couldn't help but just think like back to what we had and how far that stadium has come, and how far the team has come. And it's just awesome to think that we were like the building blocks that started that. And it's just, I got chills thinking about it, because I mean, the sport that I love is, it's getting better, and the girls have more opportunities, and it's awesome. If I could have went to ICC for all 4 years of my career, I would have. I loved it. The friendships that I made here, the mentors that I gained here, it's unreplaceable. And I just make the decision to come here because you'll love it. ICC is awesome, awesome place. And I'm very thankful that I got to spend my 2 years here, and thankful for the time that my parents got here, and thankful that God blessed them to meet and get us here today.
CC, on behalf of Itawamba Community College, it is a pleasure for us to present this award and induct you into the Itawamba Community College Athletic Hall of Fame. Congratulations. Our second honoree this afternoon is Jeff Talley. Jeff attended ICC from 1976 through 78 and participated in basketball, baseball, and track. An all-state basketball player, he played in the Mississippi Junior College All-Star Game, and in track, he won the Mississippi Junior College State Championship in pole vault. His other IJC activities included guitarist for Kaleidoscope, sophomore favorite, and who's who among American junior colleges. In addition to his degree from ICC, Jeff earned the bachelor's degree from the University of Mississippi. He retired in 2018 after 29 years of service at Moorville High School. There he served as athletic director since 2010, and his additional roles included coach for girls and boys basketball, football, baseball, softball, track, boys and girls cross country, and golf. During his high school days at Moorville, the 1976 graduate won 3 state titles in pole vault and 1 in the high jump. And he was also pitcher and shortstop on the Troopers' very first state championship team in 1976. His honors have included assistant coach for 5 state championship softball teams and 2 state championship baseball teams, and a head coach for the cross-country division championship team, and selection as the 2013 Northeast Mississippi Basketball Coaches Association Coach of the Year. Jeff is a member of Calvary Baptist Church in Tupelo, where he serves as a deacon. He and his wife Lisa have 4 children, Russ, Lance, Jim, and Rachel, as well as 8 grandchildren.
I played basketball and baseball, and I also pole vault and high jump and track. I played against Wayne, used to be coached at Aberdeen, and had a pretty good night against him. And when he took the job, I was one of his first recruits, and I really didn't ever think about going anywhere else. So it's close to home, and that's why I came here. I guess maybe hitting a winning shot against Delta, who had won state the year before and had everybody back. That was on their home court, and that kind of sticks in my mind. This is kind of still athletic, but some of the people that was out of state playing basketball, we found out they was able to go to Sonic and sign IJC basketball if they went down there and got money on the weekends. So, we got food. So me and Vondale Howell, we thought we'd try that. So we went down to Sonic, ordered our food, and we signed IJC basketball and got away with it for a couple of weeks. But Coach Newsom kind of nailed us on it, and he gave us a pretty good chewing over that. But that was a fun memory. Well, you have to go back to Wayne Newsom. You know, he was who signed me, and I spent a lot of time with him. He was a good Christian man, and he was a good role model that I kind of watched. And when I went into coaching, kind of used a lot of stuff that he taught me. My sister ran track in high school, and so I was like in the 6th grade, and I was just kind of drawn down to that and watching them. And I went home, and my dad ended up getting me a bamboo pole, and I just kind of learned how to do that at home and just went from there. Matt Curley was our coach, and he got the team together, and we just formed a team and did real well. I think I won state in it first year. I was a lot younger then. I had a lot of energy, and I just, that kaleidoscope was just fun. You know, it was just the first year we did it. We kind of just got songs together and learned them ourselves, and it was a great time. But as far as, I didn't probably study as much as I should have. Let's put it that way. We was in Kaleidoscope together, me and my wife, and she sang, I played guitar, and we got to know each other pretty good. And so after, we never did date, and after we left IJC, she went to Mississippi College and I went to Ole Miss. And my sister lived in Jackson, and they asked me to come down, bring Lee Hatcher. I don't know if y'all know Lee Hatcher. He played bass and I played guitar, and so she asked us to come down and do a party, play at a party. So I called Lisa, which is my wife now, and got another friend from down there at Mississippi College, and they came and sang with us at this party. And from that point, we started dating, and 7 months later we got married. So you just never know, do you? My daughter Rachel, she played here, I think from 08 to 10. It always makes you proud when your kids do well. But, I had coached her all these years, and then you got to sit back and watch somebody else coach her and be just the parent, not the parent and the coach. And had great memories of that. And I think, CC that is also being inducted, she was a really good player that Rachel got to play with. So great memories there. I can't say how it is now, but when I came here, it was just like you knew just about everybody here. And I know it's grown from that, but it was just like an extension of high school. Everybody kind of cared about everybody, and it's not that way when you get to the next step. So I think, to me, going to a community college is a great first step out of high school. It means a place where, of course, it gave me 2 years of education. And 3 of my kids went to school here, and my daughter played ball here. And I've just got a lot of fun memories about, to me, IJC, now ICC. And so that's 45 years of being involved with ICC.
Jeff, on behalf of the Itawamba Community College family, it is our pleasure to present you this award and induct you into the Athletic Hall of Fame for 2021. Congratulations. And now it is my distinct pleasure to recognize the 2021 Alumnus of the Year recipient, Karen Camp McFerrin. From 1968 through 70, Karen attended IJC, where she earned the associate's degree. She was a Wesley Foundation officer, drum major for the ICC band, vice president of the Home Economics Club, a charter member of Phi Theta Kappa, an IJC beauty, the Dean's List scholar, and elected into the ICC Hall of Fame. She then continued her education at the University of Mississippi, where she earned both a bachelor's and master's degree in home economics. She began her career working with the Mississippi Extension Service in Tylertown before returning home to accept a position at ICC, where she would serve as recruiter, teacher, and advisor. Karen played a vital role in the organization of the Indian delegation, an important organization here on campus, and you saw some of those young folks out there today who are still part of the Indian delegation. Through teaching nutrition classes, she empowered many nurses to understand and implement the vital link between nutrition and health in their careers. Over the years, she also has volunteered her time in community service. Since 1975, she's been a member of the Pilot Club of Nantucket and has held multiple offices on the local, district, and international levels, including district governor, and international director. She has served on an extensive list of boards as well as numerous committees at the Nantucket First Baptist Church, where she is a member. Her other honors include Outstanding Young Woman of America, 2 years, and, as I said earlier, she's the immediate past president of the ICC Alumni Association Board. She and her husband, Joe, have one daughter, Jody Boyd, who is married to Gary, and 2 grandchildren, Anna, Karen, and Martin. Congratulations, Karen McFerrin, Itawamba Community College Alumnus of the Year 2020.
Well, I was in the band, and I served as drum major the 2 years I was here for the band. I was in the Home Economics Club and Wesley Foundation. I was a charter member of the Phi Theta Kappa, and I was in a Hall of Fame, and I was an honor graduate from ICC, and it was IJC at that time. We were a pro IJC family growing up, and so therefore, it really wasn't a question as to where I was going when I left high school and attended college. I think the things that really stand out to me and the memories I have are the friends that I made. The friendships to me have lasted a lifetime, really, that I met. The people I met at IJC, and I see them all the time, from time to time, and run into people, and we always have a lot of good fun talking with about the memories that we have at IJC. Oh, it's changed tremendously because when I was here, the football field was where the Crane Pavilion is, and most of you could stand in front of the student center, the gym, and you could probably see everything that was in on campus. That was the center of the campus, and so, I don't know, we spent a lot of time in the student center too, because that's where the action was. That's where all the students kind of congregated, and that was the action place at that time. Mr. J.O. Ware, who was the band director here, he was a small man with a big heart. He was very encouraging to all of the students, whether it was band or his students or anything. He was someone that really encouraged me throughout the years, my years here. And then some of the faculty members that I had were just excellent. Ms. Frances Sheffield, Kurt Monroe, Carl Comer, Dixie Russell. Those are some names that that stand out. And then I had the opportunity to not only have those as instructors, but also to work with them as colleagues later on. Well, first of all, let me say that Mr. W.E. Boggs is the person who hired me. He hired me for IAHS. He was the principal there, but before that summer was over, before that year, he moved to the college, and I taught in the high school for a semester, and then I moved to the college, so I had an opportunity to work with him throughout the years, and he had a big impact and I kind of credit him for getting me started, I guess, here. But he had a big impact that I had an opportunity to work with so many different people, Stacy and Dixie Russell and Carl and Ann Comer and Reed Smith and Max Munn and Wayne and Liz Newsom, and a lot of people who impacted me, you know, and so it was, I just had the opportunity to do academic counseling, to teach, and also recruit. ICC has a very special place in my heart. I've spent almost half of my life here, so not quite, but almost, as a student and as a teacher and employee here. So I just think it's a wonderful place for people to start and get a good education and get prepared for whatever future they so choose. It has been a pleasure to work with the people on the board, because some of them I knew and some of them I did not know. So I've enjoyed working with that. And again, working and sharing ICC story from time to time with various people. I think that's really important. And I do want to thank the association, the Alumni Association, for honoring me with this, with the Alumnus of the Year for this year. It is indeed an honor. And in 1968, when I came here, I really, there was no question as to where I was going for my freshman year, but I came here. I got the education I needed to succeed at Ole Miss when I went on there. I got the background to succeed in my career, and I think in life as well. And so in 1968, IJC was the place for me to be. And now I can say that with the capable leadership of Dr. Allen and all of the staff and all the employees here, ICC is the place to be.
Karen, on behalf of Itawamba Community College, it is our pleasure to present you this award as a 2021 Alumnus of the Year. Congratulations from your ICC family.
Again, congratulations to each of our honorees in appreciation for your service and contributions to the college. You are now lifetime members of the Indian Club as well as the Itawamba Community College Alumni Association. We appreciate your attendance here today. We hope that you will join us in the lobby at the conclusion of this ceremony with a special recognition to honor Carrie McFerrin, C.C. Cavanaugh, and Jeff Talley. We look forward to recognizing our honorees again during the pregame ceremony at the Lambert Stadium Eaton Field at 6 p.m. tonight. Again, thank you all for being here.